Greetings, beloveds. There's a song that this one gets moved by emotionally when he says these words, and it runs through his head all the time. And the song is My Funny Valentine. And it has to do with how I feel about all of you and how God feels about all of you. Sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable, yet you are my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak? When you open it to speak, are you smart? And this is the part that gets him every time. Don't change a hair from me. Not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is Valentine's Day. It has to do with accepting yourself so totally the way I accept you, that you wouldn't want to change one thing about yourself, because the way you are is perfect. And if you care for me at all, then don't change a thing, because who you are is perfect. With regard to God saving people who pray, if you're identified with your body, and if you're identified with this plane, then you're steeped in an illusion that there's good and there's bad, and there's right and there's wrong, and there's justice and there's injustice, and there's retribution, and you'll be waiting for that kind of a saving. And it just doesn't exist here. And you might also think, well, if I've been good, then good things will happen to me. I've done everything I'm supposed to do. Then God will come in and change the circumstances of my life because I deserve it. But you see, if you deserve it, then you might not deserve it, because deserving has to do with its opposite, not deserving. Saving has nothing to do with that. Saving is something that happens through a miracle, and the miracle is something you perform through the Holy Spirit by changing your perspective. It's a willingness on your part, that's all. Just a willingness on your part to see things differently. And when you do, everything is different. And that's a miracle. And the same thing might be happening to you as the person next to you, except in your experience, in your world, you're not having that same experience. You're experiencing who you really are. And who you really are can't be hurt, can't be demolished, and doesn't need retribution and justice, because you're experiencing the perfection that you are. And it's that willingness to not identify any longer with the illusion of your body and your symptoms and your world that you've become accustomed to, and be open to a new perspective, a new earth, a new beginning. And that's where the miracle happens. It's the recognition that you're actually fine. The things that seem to be happening are not true. And what's true is always true. And the only thing that's true is love and our unity. And to love yourself exactly as you are. You don't want to be any farther along this path than you are. You don't want to look any different than you look. Speak any different than you speak. Just love yourself exactly the way you are. And see yourself in the process exactly where you need to be. And accept that lovingly and willingly with a sense of humor. Isn't this wonderful? You are a blessing to me, exactly the way you are. Don't change a hair for me. Not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is Valentine's Day. Blessings to you all. I'll speak with you again.